I've been reading some interviews, and the one thing that I think and maybe you can comment on them if they are true or not. Some are really obvious, but some are not. Cassius,
yeah, we are.
What way?
I just think it's like when we started getting into dance music. I mean, Cassius, I suppose, was one of the earlier bands that we started listening to around the same time as Daft Punk and everything else. That's what got us into nightclubs and enjoy sort of having a good dance and getting into dance music. So there's probably we love all that sort of like French style house music. And
how come? What is it special about? What triggers you?
I don't know. It's a bit disco, isn't it? It's a bit pop as well. So you can you can have a bit of a mood to it.
It's just I mean I love Cassius and like Daft Punk, all of that, and it's just good music that you can dance to, and it's just like, you know, you feel it there, and it's just like, you know, there's some dance music that's that's, I don't know, that's not that way.
I know what you mean. The feeling is in there is more technical, maybe.
Yeah, I think that there were the sort of dance bands that crossed over, I suppose, into the indie market quite well, which is why that's how we heard about them first. Because when you're in a nightclub listening to sort of your standard guitar-based bands, they could put Daft Punk on or Cassius and that, and people would still be there dancing and enjoying it, because it isn't like a hard techno track. It's got a bit of a song behind it, a bit like a pop sensibility behind it. So yeah, and that's why that's in there.
Obvious. Okay, then the other one, New Order.
I think that's more subliminally than it is a direct influence. I mean, we come from Manchester. We're a Manchester band that use keyboards, and we get a lot of comparisons all the time to New Order.
But do you see it, or is it for you just
in a couple of songs? I said I don't think.
What songs?
Like Frustration, everyone points that it's a bit more sort of New Ordery, and I think like the less sort of dancey ones that we've got are probably, people say, are more like that. But I said we don't try and sound like New Order. I just think because we're from Manchester, it's an easy comparison to make.
But did you listen to it a lot?
As kids, yeah.
Okay, so then maybe that's.
I listened to New Order a lot, and like I probably listened to Joy Division more than I did New Order. But grew up on New Order and loved New Order, and it's going to be in there somewhere.
It's got to be. Then, a Belgian one, Soulwax.
Oh.
What can you say?
Amazing bands, amazing band. Well, they do it. They're doing a similar thing to what we're doing. They're doing like dance music, but they've got like live drummer, live everything, and they're just like, you know, like Night Versions. That album is such an important album to me. Just like, I just think it's so beefy, but it's just so good, and I think that's definitely influenced my drumming.
Yeah, I think for me, Soulwax, they did like a similar thing to what Daft Punk did. Daft Punk got dance music into indie clubs. Yeah. Soulwax got bands into nightclubs. They're like nightclubs. You'd go to a nightclub and it'd normally just be DJs playing. Then a band like Soulwax came along, did a bit of DJing. There's too many DJs, and then made this amazing dance music as live bands. And they started putting live bands on in clubs.
What song do you like?
Crack is probably my favourite song. Yeah, I reckon. Crack and Compute. They're probably my two favourites on the album. I just love that bass thing that they do on Crack. It's just like I'm gutted actually, because I've seen Soulwax once and they didn't play it, and I really want to see it live. I really do.
Yeah, the Night Version thing they do live is just it's brilliant to watch. I mean, I think like they're the best at doing that sort of crossover stuff, and it works so well.